Hi students, it's Miss Kate. I hope you're all doing really well. This video is a percussion video. We're going to be talking about, number one, the different kinds of beats that there are to play, and number two, we're going to talk about the kinds of instruments, and then third, we're going to combine those so that you can use your homemade maracas to play the beats that we learn at the beginning of the video. Remember, we've been working on ta, that's one beat, ta-ah, two beats, and then we introduced TT, which is actually a half a beat. So if you turn on a metronome, I have one on my phone, then you'll hear a nice steady beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the ta. So the ta-ah is a little different than the ta because it comes on the 1 and the 3. Ta, 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 ta. And then for your TT, that is a half beat each. So there's going to be one on the beat and there's going to be one in between the beat. T, 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 T. So that's how our beats work. Number two, I have some homemade instruments that you're going to be able to use. What I did is I took a soda bottle, I rinsed it out, and I just put some beans in here. You can use navy beans, you can use lima beans, some sort of dried bean. And this is the sound it makes. So because it's a big container, and because I have big objects in it, it makes a louder noise, known as forte. The bigger the object, the louder the sound. This is a small plastic container. It's hard plastic, so it's going to make a different sound. And I put rice in it, which is also small. So this is going to make a softer sound, known as piano. You could put large objects in here and it would make a different sound. You could put small objects into a bigger container. So I'll let you experiment with the different sounds that that's going to make. And you can also make each instrument sound forte or piano depending on how hard you shake it. That's piano. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's forte. I took a to-go cup, which is hard plastic. I put some pennies inside. This is the sound that makes. Because the objects are hard and heavy, that's the most forte noise of all my instruments. I recommend using plastic, especially reusable plastic, which has some sort of lid, because that way your instrument doesn't go flying and sprinkle beans all over the counter. The other objects that you can use to make these, you could use M&Ms or mini M&Ms. You could also use popcorn kernels. I don't recommend using a glass container or glass objects. You don't want to use marbles in here. Great, so hopefully you've made your instrument by now. If you haven't, you can always pause the video or finish watching the video and then go make your instrument, come back and play along with me. I'm going to start with my smallest instrument, which had my smallest objects. I'm going to set my metronome to 65 beats per minute. We're going to start off with the ta, which means we're going to shake once on every click, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do a faster one. I turned my metronome up to 105. And I'm going to go forte. I'm going to use my penny can. I'm going to shake to the ta-ah, which is 2 beats. Ta, 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 ta. I'm going to use my middle-sized bottle with my middle-sized beans in here. And I'm going to shake it on the TT. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and TT, 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 and that's how you can play your beats. So you can either play along with me, or you can find your own track somewhere on YouTube and play along with that. Just remember, you have to have a nice steady beat no matter what you're doing, because if you're all over the place, that doesn't really help. You want to make sure that no matter what the song is, you're right on beat. So say your 1, 2, 3, 4s out loud, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in, or 1, 3, 1, 3, depending on which beat you're doing. And also make sure that you practice with a metronome so that you have your beats going nice and steady for you. Percussion is all about a steady rhythm. All right, I'll see you next time, and I hope that everything goes well for you. Keep making music.